Have you ever walked into a space and seen something no one else noticed? Or missed something that was right in front of you? Welcome to GA Atelier, a place where intentional design meets mindful living. I'm Gigi Askar, and I'm here with you on this journey to explore how intentional design can shape the way we live and feel, and how to transform our living spaces into sanctuaries that reflect our unique story, personality, style, and lifestyle, and elevate our everyday experiences. Step into my atelier and let's intentionally design together. So today I want to explore the concept of what we see and notice versus what's actually there. And it's kind of building on last week's episode. So design is not just visual, it's also perceptual. It's what we see and also what we perceive. Two people can walk into the same room and see completely different things. They notice different things because perception is shaped by personal taste, past experiences, unique style. So you and I could be standing in the exact same space, but notice completely different things. One of us might focus on a specific object, for example, while the other, might notice the layout or the colors in the room. That's because we're not just seeing the space, we're noticing different details and observing the space in a different way and focusing our attention on different things. So let me give you an example. I can walk through a store, it could be filled with beautiful things, but the way I see everything will be different depending on what I'm looking for, how I'm perceiving everything. So I see everything as a whole, but then I quickly start noticing the details that matter to me. If I'm looking for something specific, for example, I want to cut through the noise and focus my attention. And that's the difference between reacting to what's there and just maybe even being overwhelmed and not being able to choose versus curating and selecting what resonates because of how you're perceiving these things. So in the same way, when I walk into a space or home, I don't just see what's there. I take it in, but then I see the potential, the possibilities. I see what could shift, what wants to be maybe highlighted, what might need to be edited or refined or changed. So having an eye isn't just about liking beautiful things because, it's also subjective what is beautiful. It's about knowing what matters to you and being able to recognize it when you see it, the ability to see beyond the surface of the whole picture. And it's the same with your own home. When was the last time you really noticed all the details, looked at everything closely, maybe even looked at a room as if it's for the first time? You might have, beautiful things in your space already, but if you're not seeing them, you're not noticing them, you're not experiencing them, then they're not supporting you the way they could. There's a difference between having just stuff displayed and selecting and styling items intentionally so that you can enjoy seeing them, especially with items that tend to have more of the aesthetic part rather than the functional part. So this way of seeing and noticing details is exactly what inspired my new note, Gigi's J'adore. Each edition is a glimpse into what I'm noticing right now, the details of pieces and places. So consider it an invitation to see through my lens how I see those spaces and those pieces. So if you're interested, you can sign up. The link is in the show notes. But for now, just start with noticing what surrounds you at home, big or small. Study it a little closer, notice the details, and see what comes up. I hope this episode inspired you to walk through your home with new eyes and look more closely at what surrounds you. Thank you for joining my atelier. If you love this episode, please leave a note in the reviews. I love to read them. I'll see you in the next episode.